Tonight, a stern warning that you have to hear. Cheap, fake opioid pills laced with fentanyl are leading to deadly drug overdoses across the metro area. As KGW's Mike Benner reports, this hits incredibly close to home for one local school district.
The last 18 months have rocked the Beaverton School District to its core. Superintendent Don Grotting says drugs and overdoses have led to the sudden deaths of several students.
Teenagers who had hopes and dreams and plans. These teenagers had families who loved them and are still coming to grips with their losses.
These families' unimaginable pain is beyond upsetting to local law enforcement and health officials, but sadly not surprising. Tri-County Health Officer Dr. Jennifer Vines.
We are seeing an increase in fatal drug overdoses across the metro region, mirroring national trends. And we believe counterfeit opioid pills containing fentanyl are driving this trend.
Dr. Vines says fentanyl is a man-made version of morphine, only much stronger, and the smallest amount can be deadly.
Anyone who gets pills from anywhere other than a pharmacy should assume that they are counterfeit and contain deadly amounts of fentanyl.
So just how dire is it in the Portland metro area? KGW has learned that so far this year, the West Side Interagency Narcotics Team in Washington County has investigated 14 overdose deaths. 10 of those are suspected of being caused by counterfeit prescription drugs containing fentanyl.
In the same time frame, 2020, we had investigated 3. In 2019, in that same time frame, we had only investigated 1.
Another indication of just how bad it is, in 2019, law enforcement in Oregon seized 79,000 fentanyl pills. In 2020, they seized more than 700,000 fentanyl pills, many of which were counterfeit.
They're sold on the street for as little as $10 to $15. It's incredibly potent and dangerous.
That's devastatingly clear in the Beaverton School District. Superintendent Don Grotting is begging parents to get educated and talk to their kids now.
It very well could be a conversation that saves their lives. This is truly an epidemic and we need to get ahead of it.
On Thursday, the Beaverton School District will be hosting a virtual community conversation about fentanyl. Among the scheduled speakers, a husband and wife who lost their son to suspected fentanyl poisoning in December. This conversation is sure to be heart-wrenching, but it is so important. You can find more information on our website, kgw.com. I'm Mike Benner for KGW News.